Everyone, videos are pretty back again from how to play. Today we're looking at how to play a pretty old game. I think this dates back to like the 60s or something, called Bowling Solitaire, which is from Sid Saxon. Is a pretty well-known designer from back in the day. This game came alongside this one, 11s for 1, which is from Eagle Griffin Games. This is the 2014 version. There's another one from 2016 that may or may not have Bowling Solitaire in it, so keep that in mind. And also keep in mind there's various 11s games that you can find. However, if you don't want to buy the game, you can use a regular deck of cards. All you're going to need is cards that are ace through 10 into suits. Or, if you don't want to use the 10s, you could just use 2 jokers in place of the zeros that you get in the regular game. Because in this game, you get cards numbered 0 through 9 twice. The quality could be a little bit better. It does have a linen finish and a nice stock. It's just a typical Eagle Griffin Games fashion. They're a little bit sticky. So anyways, this is a bowling game. You also get, as I mentioned, a score pad. You'll be playing 10 frames in each round and trying to get, a decent score. I think it says 300 is the score to beat. Perfect 300 game. And it's a 20 card deck. Now, I'm not an expert on bowling, so we'll just stick to the game. So, you're going to shuffle up the cards. You're going to deal out a kind of a pyramid here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 cards. You know what? I'm going to bring these down closer so you can see them. That would make some sense, wouldn't it? The rest of the cards, you're going to deal into a pile of 5, a pile of 3, and a pile of 2. And you flip over the top card at each one. Now, you can hit anywhere from 1 to 3 pins with 1 ball. And when you do so, you'll get rid of those pins, obviously. You cannot hit any in the back row or this middle one with your first ball. And what you're going to do is you're going to hit a ball or a pin that has the same number, like I can hit this 2 with this 2, or you can hit multiple. If you add up the cards, like 2 or 3 cards, add them up. Like, for instance, let's see, I got 12, 13, 14. That doesn't work. None of those really work. But if I added up the cards and ended up with a 17, 2 or 3 cards, added up for 17, what you're going to do is look at that last number in the 2 digits. So a 7 and 17, a 5 and a 15. And if the number is there, you can use that to get rid of those pins. You can't do that right now. So I'm going to do is I'm going to use this 2. And we hit this 1 pin. We'll put it over here into the score file and we discard this 2. Flip over the next card. At any point in time, if you can't or don't want to use these cards, you can take them all, discard them, flip over the new cards, and that will be your second ball. Let me just see here what we got. We got 11, 12. Well, I'm going to use this 6. Let me get rid of the 6. And as I mentioned, when you're hitting the pins, they always have to be adjacent to whichever one you previously removed. For this 0, you'd have to get a total of 10. Now, I could do 8 and 7. No, that's wrong. I'm doing math wrong here. I don't think I could hit the 1. So what I'm going to do, unfortunately, is discard all these cards. And my score for the first part is 2. You're going to count up how many cards you have, and you write it in the first spot, 2. So, now we flip over the next cards and continue. We got a 4, we got a 9. Ah, sweet. Well, let me just see a 9. That's 21. Yeah, it doesn't really work. That's 13. Yeah, we're at a point where we can't hit any balls. We swing and miss. If you haven't hit all of them with your first ball, you get a strike. And you would mark an X on that spot. So that is it for this first frame. I got a score of 2, not great, I guess. And then we can shuffle everything up and go again. We'll do one more frame. We're not going to go through the whole 10 frames because I don't want to bore you to death. And quite frankly, I'm starting to lose my voice from recording a few videos in a row. 5, 3, and 2. See if we can get all these hits. Well, I'm going to do 3 at once here. So 6, 7 is 13, 2 is 15. The last number at 15 is a 5, so I can use this 5. Boom, hit all those out of here. So you get 3, just like that. Then we can do this 0 with the 0. Why not? And then we'll do, I guess, this 7 and the 2 with the 9. Okay, 7 and 2. No, wait, what am I doing? Yeah, okay. I guess that works. 7 and 2 is 9, so 9. I'm going with it. Not sure if that's allowed. Then we get a couple of 4s. And I guess I could hit the 3 and the 1. That equals 4, right? I think. I'm going to say that I'm going to just discard these ones. We're going to the second one. So my score, the first frame is 6. That's pretty good. So, or for the first part of the frame, the first ball. So now we'll use the 1 to hit the 1. And unfortunately, I think that's it. Because nothing else really works. And I'd get rid of those, but, well, let's just say we get rid of one more with the 8. And one more. So then we get 3. If I'm correct, we got 3 on this one. Might have just been 1. I'm not sure if we were allowed to do that again. Go through the rest of the cards, but anyway, you get the idea. That's bowling solitaire. You can play it with a regular deck of cards. The same matter. You deal out the pyramid, the pins, using, again, cards 8 through 10 or 8 through 9 with a couple of jokers in there as the zeros to mimic this game the best. That's what I find. And you deal out the 5, 3, and 2 cards to form your little draw piles, and you play it the same way. It's the exact same way. Anyways, that is Bowling Solitaire, a classic from Sid Saxon. Comment, like, subscribe. What don't you think? We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.